Hello everyone, welcome back to the 45 part tutorial. I decided that I will do two more things or one more thing. I do want to cover this, this handle with something more of like another plastic, like so, sort of, you know, object. So I'm gonna create a cube here, and the reason that I'm creating a cube is because on my first attempt in doing so, usually I'm not doing first attempts for things such as this, but uh, after trying this, it get me into this problem that it was like very weird. Anyway, I created here a cube, add ring utilities to add ring and split. I'm gonna right click choose face and get rid of half of it. Like so, right click choose vertices. I'm gonna grab this vertices here, move them very close like so. When I'm done, I'm gonna grab this edge, add ring utilities to add ring and split, do the same here. With this edge, shift right click, bevel this edge. Now I grab this edge and this edge, move them aside, and first of all, we'll keep them there, about there. Okay, gonna double click on this edge, shift right click, bevel edge, double click this edge, double click this edge, switch to scale tool and bring them to about like so. Now, right now, what I'm trying to do is to make sure that the face here in the center will be the same size as this one or even less, just to be inserted there. You can basically grab all the faces that are creating, that are like forming this sort of handle, and delete them. So they're unneeded if you're gonna use this one. But if you don't want to do this, by the way, you can skip this video and I will see you at the next part. So right now, I'm gonna grab this one and I will try to make this a little bit better for me because I'm not too um, happy with the other one there. So let's do this that way. I'm gonna scale this to about the same size that it's belong to. um, of course I'm gonna rely on the side view. I'm gonna take a look here. You see those edges? You can see somehow you can see you know the scale of this. So basically right now here it's like the center from top to bottom, but here I need to take a little bit like so. Okay, basically you rely on at least for this axis, you rely on the move tool axis Y, which will show you where exactly you need to put this. And then you can see those two, they are basically the same distance from the green ones. So at this point I can scale this to about that size. I don't want this to interact with my those radiator sort of things. And I'm gonna right click, well, I'm gonna zoom out, right click on the background, choose edge. I'm gonna double click this edge, shift double click on this edge, and I will stretch this just to the limit. Well, I think the limit is actually here. Okay, so like that. I'm leaving a little bit distance from them. Okay, so I don't want to interact with them. Now that I've done this, and this one also is a little bit less than the main one here, I'm happy and I can continue safely knowing that this positioned correctly. I'm gonna grab this and extrude it. Extrude it outside, inside, and click here 1 because the division is set to 636 for some reason of early use. So you can see it fits there, right? We can accept this. So I'm gonna move it out. I'm gonna grab this, move this just a little bit to the limit that I can. You can do this and then press F8, bring it back to object mode and put it inside like so, and just make sure that it's not peeking, nothing is peeking there. When you satisfied with that, we're gonna take this face here. Okay, I'm gonna take this. You know what? I ain't gonna do it right away. I ain't gonna extrude it right away. This was a very foolish thing to do. I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode, like it's flat, like so. Right click, choose edge, grab this edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, and then I will take this one and extrude it inside with one. Then I will take this one and extrude it out with one divisions. Like so. I'm gonna rotate this one a little bit. Okay, so you see what I've done? I'm gonna press F8, bring it back to object mode. I'm gonna right click, choose face. No, I won't do this that way. I will do something else here. I'll first go and take this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, grab this edge, double click on it, shift right click, bevel it, double click this one, double click this one, switch to scale tool, scale them so they will be maintaining edges. Okay, we're gonna do the same here. Click this one, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, double click on that one, shift right click, bevel edge, double click that one, double click that one, switch to scale tool and scale them up to maintain this area sharp. We're gonna do the same here, grab this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, double click on this one, shift right click, bevel edge, double click this one, double click this one. See, there are many ways to how to add those extra edge loops, but just need to adapt to this idea. If you're not, then it will take time, I guess. Grab this one, shift right click, bevel it. 1 second, please. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna move this a little bit. I'm gonna squeeze it with the scale tool to straighten it up and move it here. I'm gonna grab this one. See, this one will get faster to this one, but this one will stay behind. So I'm gonna bring this one first. I need to catch my breath. I just ran a little bit. Whew. Okay, and I'm grabbing these two, 3, and move them like so. Okay, you can try and align this, but yeah, like so could be good. Okay, now press F8, bring it back to object mode. Let's see where I'm missing some. I'll press 3. Okay, so I have this. See? We started with a cube. This is why we have those. This is the same thing like we have with the plastics here, right? If you press 3, you see this, right? This. So in this case, it's just a little bit more bold, beveled. And I guess this is nice. So you can put it here. Click here. Here you go. And whoa, I almost forgot. Almost forgot. I created here. I'm missing 1 or 2. I'm missing this one to be here. And I'm missing this one to be here. If I press 3, okay. And I'm missing, sorry, 1 here. And 1 here. Sorry. Sometimes I'm making mistakes by adding them and I'm immediately doing Control Z, like undo. I need 1 here. So just be aware of this, because it's not obvious. I'm like doing it on automate mode, and I'm not always declaring this. So this looks round and nice, but this one is just, I don't know. I'm gonna grab these two, shift double click this one, scale tool and press 3. That way I can, let me see. I'm gonna bring this one, this edge here that I just show you how to get with 1 near. I'm gonna do something like that. That will look as I wanted. And wait, okay, now I see what I've done. I created very much big problem here, so I'm gonna try and fix this. I'm gonna bring these two at least back to where they were. Yeah, but I can't do it, so I will need to, let's see. I'm gonna keep them there and I will try to do this. No, I don't want to do this that way. I need to bring those back. I need the frame, so I need to have a frame when I'm doing this, and I forgot to show you how to basically extrude these, you see? And I have a frame, this frame there. Okay, so switch to move tool, extruding, switch to move tool, bring this up, right click, choose this edge, push it backwards. Let's press 3. Okay, this is more nice, but now if I'll try and move these, I will be in a problem because these are already part of this one. Okay, doesn't mean that I can't do this, it just means that this is how it will go. So sorry, I'm gonna unsmooth this, switch to scale tool. Nah, I don't want to do this that way. But anyway, I need to take this edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, double click this one, bevel this. Well, beveling this edge won't be exactly the best thing because I don't know, something that I've done here is wrong. So I'm gonna bring this one here, shift select this edge, sorry, right click, choose this edge. Okay, come on. Control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Okay. Okie dokie. I have too much geometry on this little piece here. Okay, so it won't be that rounded, but I guess this is okay, as long that we've managed to create some replacement for this other handle. Let's unselect those and maybe bring those a little bit like so, so it will look a little bit better that way. Wait, but I added one edge loop here. What happened with this edge loop? I think I undo whatever I did and then lost it. So I'm gonna grab this one and bring it here. Press 3 now. 3, 3. All right. I'm gonna grab this edge and that edge, and I'll push them that way. Well, maybe I won't. Yeah, just a little bit. No, I'm gonna take this vertices. This one and that one. Press 3. I don't know, I'm just setting this in a way that to look that way. Okay, guys, so let's try and finish with that. The only last thing that I want to do is grab this one, Control D, duplicate this, modify center the pivot for it. I'm gonna move this over here. Gonna place it on top of that plastic. Let's put it here. Control D, Control D, duplicate it over here. Let's grab both of them. Sorry. Control D to duplicate those. Like so. Let's see that they are really there. I should have used I'm clicking far away in order to select this. It's funny. Oh, come on. And this one, no. Let's just bring them close. And then grab this. Mesh, combine. Modify center to pivot. Press 3 to smooth preview this because it's not. I'm gonna try and hold on the V key and see how it snaps. If it's not snaps correctly, I don't have to really adjust the pivot, just position it manually, duplicating this one, moving it over here, hold on the J key, rotate 180 degrees, and assemble this one here. Just to make this a little bit better, I'm gonna duplicate this one. Okay, I'm gonna pick them like so, and then control unselect the bodies parts, make sure nothing has selected, control D duplicate, mesh combine, modify center to pivot, and I will take this copy of this over this side, hold on the J key rotation tool, rotate this 180 degrees, move it towards here, place this one here. So now if I press 3 here, 3 here, we will have this one that way. We can do Control D, duplicate this, move it also here. You know, just to make it look a little bit more nice that way. I'm gonna use these two to really align this, or this to just try to make things a little bit more aesthetic that way. These two in front of these. So nice. Okay, I'm gonna meet you at the next part. Let's save this shit. File, save scene, and yeah, sorry for my bad language. And next part, okay? Goodbye, guys.